Hello, this is Harry, and welcome again to a senior's perspective with a twist. I'm going to be talking about something concerning senior men. I was going to talk about senior men and senior women, and I thought about first let's deal with the men, and that is on the subject of cologne. And you might think that's a strange subject, but it's really not because senior men, some, uh, still wear cologne. And the thing about us men is our scents are not quite like women's. We like the deeper, rich scents, uh, scents that grab the attention of, uh, let's say it like it is, women, and we just want to smell good around people. But some older gents, gentlemen, seniors, prefer that amber, that wood and leather scent. You know, those smells, they tend to linger longer. Now, I know there are very many types of colognes that are available for us as men. I'm just going to kind of go through my own personal collection. Many of them I've had for years. I got them for different, or excuse me, received them on different occasions um, from friends and family, mostly family. And I want to start off with this one right here. It says Aspen cologne. Looks like half an ounce. Um, and it's, let's see, it's been a long time since I opened this. I don't even know if I can get it open. I'm going to try. Well, it's not working. I was going to take a sniff of it. But we like to smell good too, ladies. And we're not shabby on spending the money. Not all men wear cologne. Not all men. This one's black suede, and it's a aftershave conditioner. Uh, Smells good. I like the smell of this. Oh my! It's not overwhelming. Uh, it's a nice smell. Black suede. Had that for a while. Feels like it might be half empty. Uh, Part of it uh, uh, being by, I guess, evaporation, and the other part by me actually using it. Um, then there's this one. This one was made in Spain, made by Cody, and I looked for a name on it. I couldn't find a name. It's just got a looks like a Playboy bunny on it. Some of y'all might recognize this. I don't know what it is, but colognes. Uh, we men do like to smell good. Here's another one out of my collection. It says Brothers. I think it's Boss, as it says down here. Our imitation of Boss. So it's not actually the original uh, cologne. It's an impression of it. I want to say imitation, but I won't say that. The box says impression. And something about imitations or impressions, uh, you put the cologne on, and I've noticed this on some of these, like they don't last, like this one and this one. Sometimes they don't last that long. You put it on, it's strong. You leave later on, it's not quite the same. Then there's one called 360 by Perry Ellis. That's a popular one. I believe my wife may have bought that years and years and years ago. And to show you, I've used it, but again, uh, it was probably up to here and originally, and I like smelling good. But let me see. It has a light kind of smell, in my opinion. It wouldn't be my first choice, but it is a good cologne. Um, so, uh, I have some more here. This one's called New York Night. I've never used this. And as you can see, it's still in. It's got a, I'm not sure what that is. Well, here's the cologne. And the other one's some kind of gel you put on your face. But that's another one that I have. And then one more. What's that say? Unstoppable. Unstoppable man. Unstoppable men. Haven't ever opened this. Got all these presents, and I have favorite ones that I like to put on. I don't even know what this smells like. But if I ran out of one, I got a lot that I could come back and count on. Here's another one called Rockwear. And I think there's some clothing might be out called that. But it says stay on her mind. Never opened it. Don't know what it smells like. That's because I have so many of them. And then here's another one for men. Talking about colognes for men, not for you ladies. It's called Blue Ocean for men. And never used it. I have 2 or 3 that I put on, and just never got around to putting these other ones on. Then we come to another one that I've never opened, Calvin Klein. And I looked online, there are a ton of them, of these colognes for men. Some of them, their names, I can't even pronounce their names. There's so many of them. I guess they're coming out of foreign countries. Okay, I'm looking at online right now. Aqua di Parma Colonia, whatever that is. Terre de Hermes. Okay, I'm not going to try to pronounce some of these names, but these are scents that men like smelling good. Having this Calvin Klein, and it's got looks like it's got obsession, eternity, obsession, night, couch, truth, Calvin Klein, and then escape. Again, this is for men. Another one of the sets of cologne that I have. Then let me get this. I have 2 of these. Somebody, I don't know what the deal was, and that box is all kind of beat up compared to the other one that I have. Same identical thing. As you see, cologne to put on. I don't even know what, I've had Axe before, and Axe does smell pretty good. My only issue with it is that, if I remember right, it didn't last that long. And then here's a favorite that you see commercials on. Never been opened again. Old Spice. And it says, somebody must have given this to me for Christmas. Give the gift of scent. And I see those commercials on TV all the time, heralding Old Spice as the spice for men, or the fragrance, whether it's a cologne or soap or whatever. They got all kinds of Old Spice products. And this one, let me see what's in here. Hold on a second here. Shampoo, conditioner, and then body wash, and I don't know what this is. Okay, that's hair and conditioner, shampoo, body wash, and this one is something you spray on your body. uh, so you can smell real good. Uh, not necessarily for the opposite sex, not necessarily for ladies, but just you want to take care of yourself, and you want to look good as well as you want to also smell good. So this is another one that's in my collection, and let's see. Um, I've got one more that I'm really proud of. And I'm going to tell you, like I said about a lot of the other ones, Perry Ellis. Some of you men may recognize these names. Some of you men may never heard of some of these colognes. Uh, we men used to say perfumes, but when we got that word cologne, that sounds better for men. I don't wear perfume. Well, actually, maybe technically, these may be considered perfumes, but let's stick with colognes for men. So I'm gonna pull the top off of this, and I've never bothered to open this. Again, already have various toiletries. Let's see, this is 360 Perry Ellis for men, aftershave and balm. That's the cologne. At least I think it is. And then here is for men, looks like deodorant. That lid on there looks like deodorant. And then you have, I'm thinking a small bottle of the same thing. The large bottle and the small bottle. But men, we like to smell good as well as look good. And finally, my last one that I want to show is this bottle of Obsession. Oh my goodness, this bottle is close to 30 years old. And you see the bottom of it, what's left. This bottle was up to here. And during the time it was purchased by my late wife. And I treasure this particular Obsession. Oh, I like the smell. I just smelled it. Oh, it's good. It's a very nice fragrance for a man. And this is my pride and joy. This is my go-to when I really I want to dress nice. And if I really want to go to the top of the line, I'll put the top of the line suit that I think I have, and I'll put some of this on, and go in confidence and feel good about myself. But this Obsession, oh man, I really like this. This is a great cologne, in my opinion, for a man, and it's almost gone. And as I said, it costs almost $100, and that's been a very, very long time ago when my wife purchased it. I close to 30. I'm not going to say 30 years, but it's been a very long time since I've had this bottle, and I keep track of it. But as I said, we men like the strong smells, scents, not overpowering, but we still like to look good and smell good. And I'm just lining them up, the different fragrances that I have. And again, most of them I did not buy. Probably all of them I didn't buy. Somebody gave them to me. People gave them to me as gifts, and I'm appreciative of what they gave. But at the same time, I'm not an exclusive wearer of cologne, but when I put the suit on, something like that, or if I'm going to an event, street clothes, regular clothes, and if it's a time where I really want to, feel good about myself, which I do anyway, but I'm talking about as far as putting on some cologne, then I will reach for one of these ones like maybe this one or well, that one, 380. Put a little bit of this other one, this with the Playboy on it, or the black suede. I like the black suede as well. But top of the line is for me is obsession. And we as men, when we were younger, most likely, we were wearing a lot of cologne, buying cologne. A lot of us men. But as we got older, um, our sense of smell decreases. Just like our strength decreases, a lot of our hearing, sometimes, not all men, not all women, our different functions of the body goes down, and that includes smell. Sometimes an older gentleman may add a little extra because, you know, instead of one squirt from one side of the neck to the other, or on his just behind the palms on the wrist, instead of one, we might be do three or four, and it sometimes is attributed to the smell sensation going down, and as a result, when we go in a room, the smell sometimes could be overpowering to those who are in the room, and we want to be careful of that because we don't want to run people off, but we do want to smell good. So, having these different boxes of colognes, unstoppable. As I said, tilt that down just a little because I'm gonna put another one up here, and then what I call this one, rockwear, rockaware. I didn't say it right. Rockaware. The original term I was talking about was rockwear. Okay, rockaware. I'm not sure if there's a clothing line for that or not because I got mixed up on the name. And then this one, I've never used again. New York Night, and with that pin in there, kind of fancy. But as I said, we as men do like to look good and smell good. And as we get older, as I said, Blue Ocean for men, Cool Water Davidoff. I don't know what that's all about, that name. But when we were younger, we did buy cologne. But as we got older, we kind of don't always wear a lot of cologne. Now, I'm not speaking for all men. I'm saying some men have backed off, is basically what I'm saying. As you get older, your taste change. You may back up from the things we used to do. We don't do them quite like we once did them. And sometimes men may stop altogether from wearing, for the most part, cologne. But again, that's up to us as individuals, how we want to, dress, and how we want to, when we go out, whether we want to put on cologne or aftershave. It's all up to, whatever we think we want to do, then we do it, and we've been doing it for years. So we're just sharing about us as men and how we approach, at least some of us, the wearing of cologne. Now, I said something about women. I will get to that at a later time, talk about women and their wearing perfume. But for us as men, yes, we do like to smell good. We would like to look good, even if we don't have to have a suit on in order to wear cologne. Many men don't wear suits. Some men don't wear suits at all. They wear some slacks, a dress shirt. Some don't wear a dress shirt or even slacks. They put on jeans and a polo shirt or something like that, and still put on some good smelling cologne. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. So, we as men some of us do like to put on cologne and smell good. We're not faking it. We think uh, about, when we're around people, we want to put our best foot forward. And it could be, again, in a suit or in just regular everyday clothes, but we don't want to scare people off with a bad smell. We want to, we wash and then we want to smell good, so we put on some cologne. So that's what we wanted to talk about today. Men, senior men, I should say, wearing cologne. I say thank you. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I ask that you would. If you'd like to make comments, we welcome them as well. I say thank you and have a good day.